Libras, we're going to check your energy. Hope everyone's doing well. Guys, make sure that you are subscribing on YouTube, please. Same name, so that you can stay with me. Sometimes I pull these videos over there just so those people can see them. But for the most part, I do have playlists over there that you can tap into, okay? Now, Spirit is saying that the cycle where people were playing with you has come to an end, Libras. All right? This is the cycle where you may have to cut people off as well. Now, you may be nostalgic about these people, but overall, it's the right thing to do, right? As you go forward and as you ascend, changing your perception on these people is key. Or changing your perception on whatever situation this is. If this is not a relationship and this is something for work, you guys are saying, you know what, y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna stop, playing with me in this atmosphere. You're gonna stop, not listening to me or not, taking, what I say into account, etc., or taking you for granted, something of that nature. You're saying it's over with. Yeah, I am someone that's here. I do have love for this environment, but I'm not doing it anymore. 444 could be significant to you guys. You're paying attention to synchronicities as well. And if you're not, look, I got it twice. It came back to back. Signs, synchronicities, okay? Spirit is saying pay attention because there could be some messages that you are also missing, okay? So just be careful. Let's see what else. So people are always wanting you to compromise, but it's always compromising what you're supposed to be doing for yourself. Okay, stay with me. So if you guys have a plan or some sort of structure, right? If this is a work environment and you say, you know what, at 1 o'clock I do this, at 2 o'clock I do that, 3 o'clock, this is my schedule. Someone is always compromising your time, your space. And you're like, you know what, I'm done with this. If this is a relationship, you feel like you have compromised enough with a karmic partner. I no longer want to compromise. I no longer want to, take the mediocre BS that you guys have been offering. So, yeah, you're like, I'm not unworthy of love and time and attention. I'm not. Right? And I no longer want to hold in how I feel. I don't want to suppress my feelings. I want to say what I need to say because I've been holding this in for too long. And Libras, you guys have always been the sign that does not like confrontations. You guys do whatever you can do to stop the confrontation. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to stand up for yourself now. Take a chance, right? Do something other than what you normally would do. This leap of faith is you saying, you know what, I'm about that life and I'm over this, right? Some of you may have gotten guidance recently. You may have been asking your spirit team what you needed to know. Because you're like, something has to give. I can't stay like this. I'm so unhappy. And that's the energy that's coming through. You guys are like, enough is enough. How much does one person have to take? Right? Now, if you're in a relationship, you may have someone that likes to frequent bars, right? Fridays could be significant. You may have just had an argument in text with this person, right? And you guys may be waiting or doing your taxes, waiting for your taxes to come back, or you're doing your taxes right now, okay? Let me see what Spirit wants you to know out of this deck. I just looked at it and it just jumped out at me. 1 minute. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You guys may be feeling like you are in isolation a bit because no one understands your lonely thoughts. And what I mean by that is you guys may have feelings on deck that you can't really express to people. And you feel like if you tried, they wouldn't understand anyway. So you just hold them in. That was with that suppression energy. It says there's a tendency to push people away by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls to create better ways to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up to share it, right? So this is the card that came through, right? So this could be you guys right now protecting your energy, protecting your words, trying to get your words together, etc. But like I said, right now it's time for you, or you're being called, to open up and to say the things that you need to say from the divine. Now you have abundance, security. Money is energy. Like anything else, you want it to flow and not feel trapped. So some of you are feeling like the money is not coming in, or that you are underpaid for the things that you do. For others of you, if you are in a marriage, a situationship, a relationship, you may feel like your partner is not doing their part with the financial things. So you may need to speak up about that as well. Now it says, trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy. And every dollar you receive, know that you are supported and the money will flow. So Spirit is wanting you to change your perception to one of saying, you know what, I may not have as much money as I want to have, but the money is going to continuously come to me, or whatever I do spend will be returned to me. Okay, right? So you guys are trying to maybe look for a house, or you may be researching some things now, trying to figure out what it is that you can afford, what it is that you can do. Your foundation, like I said, you making sure that your money is stable enough to have this foundation to be able to buy something or purchase in the future is where it's at. You're saying, you know what, I really have to hunker down and put on my armor. I have to do things in a way, be very structured, be very budgeted, make sure that I'm not doing anything other than what I need to do. But Spirit is saying, with this, don't put yourself in a mental fortress. Don't put yourself in a way of just thinking about this or obsessing about it to the point that you're not paying attention to yourself. Okay? We have you coming through here as a special, irreplaceable person that you are, and Spirit telling you that you need to start pampering yourself, or having a regimen of self-care, cleansing your energy as well. I was just telling my daughter that she needs to do this as well. I was telling her, sometimes when I tell my kids stuff, they're not in the spiritual world with me. But sometimes when I tell my kids stuff, they don't understand what it is that I mean or what I'm talking about. So I have to stay on them. So you guys may need to stay on yourself to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to keep your energy clear, so that you can continue on your journey. Now let's see what else we need to know for you Libras. Okay. Yep. So look, we have Archangel Uriel here coming through with the number 11. Red may be a color that you have on today or had on today. But overall, it's saying that you are very emotional now, and you're in a healing period from whatever has went down in your life. Devoting your time and your energy to yourself, or integrating that into your daily regimen, is what is needed. Okay, like I said, the number 11 is significant. You also have the number 32, which breaks down to a 5, which means change. And what this is, okay, is renewed connections. It says reunion, reconciliation, intimacy, forgiveness. Spirit may be wanting you to tap in with your significant other. It may be a conversation that needs to be had so that you guys are on the same page, so that you can have that reconciliation of intimacy. Forgiveness may be something that needs to come through, but you guys need to first get to the communication that needs to be had for you to be able to get there. Okay, so I'm not sure I'm talking to. Hopefully you guys know what I mean with this energy. Let me give one more card for you. Thank you. All right, so Spirit is saying that I'm coming through, okay, with this air sign energy, right? Representing you guys with the Ace of Swords card. This is the truth, right? This is your breakthroughs. This is what's going to allow the breakthroughs in your life. You having revelations. You've been in analysis mode for so long, and now it's time to have some resolution and understand that you have to stand in your truth, no matter what that is.